Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones. Thank you so very much for standing by me. All up in the comment section doing your thing. Thank you. Thank you to all the new subscribers that's coming in and leaving comments and, coming in and doing their thing. Thank y'all so much. The ones that means well, because we all know we got a few bad apples coming in that's coming in just for bull crap. So, keep an eye out for them. That's all I can tell you. I try to block people that, come in acting stupid, but, it is what it is. You're going to always have, how it go. Anyway, I want to talk about first. Wait. Before I do that, I want to say thank you to a few people that been supporting my channel. I want to say thank you. Sephora, I have to still say thank you to you once again. Thank you so very much. My thing keeps going crazy. Wait 1 second, y'all. Tamara, thank you. Cheryl, thank you. Vince, thank you. Another Cheryl, thank you. Kevin, thank you. James, thank you so very much. Ursula, thank you. Kavana, I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you so much. Linda G Baby, Mrs. Turner, I still cannot pronounce your name. Relahan, something like that. I can't get it, but thank you, Miss Turner. Thank you so much. Jason, thank you. I think that's it for now. Yeah. So thank you. Thank y'all so much for the donations. I appreciate you. I have been upgrading my computer and everything so that I can try to edit my things a little bit better, because what I had is not working, and then it takes so long for my videos to even upload. So yes, I have been upgrading, and as you can see, I have all kind of stuff going on back here. So yes, thank you. Now let's get to it, y'all. First, I want to get to DMX. That is my boo. I love me some DMX, and if you all haven't heard, he's in the hospital on life support. So, great talent. I love his voice. I love me some DMX. Just some sexual chocolate right there, y'all. And good actor, everything. He wasn't a sellout. He wasn't, a sellout to the music industry trying to use him, for evil things. You know, I think he got dealt a bad hand, y'all. From a young age, he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing, self medication. And when you start out at a young age, you end up having a harder fight when you get older, too. So when people go in and out of rehab and it's not working, it has a lot to do with being started doing these things when you were so young. And that's one of the things that I be talking about when I talk about KennyBabyBoy. It's like he's crying out for help, but at the same time, they've created a monster. Okay? He started off at 3 years old. People giving him things that they shouldn't have been giving him. And that's why he have the problems that he has right now. And like I told you, I have a soft spot for him, even though he be posting stuff about me or whatever. But the things that I'm saying, it's already out here. Better to know it than it to sneak up on you. So I post about him, because it is what it is. If you are involved with Mo3's, being hit up, then I have to post about it. But it's no hard feelings for him. It's just like it is what it is. But I have a soft spot for him because of how he was raised. You know, who gives a 3-year-old things like that? And now he's doing videos and he's scratching and, you know, they're hooked on things. And they've been hooked on it for a very long time. And that's why running around here all wild and crazy, doing things he shouldn't be doing, you know? And then they try to get him into music, but he did so much dirt on the street. He can build an empire and lose it easily because any one of these allegedly crimes could come back to bite him in the butt and mess up everything that he's working for right now. So, yeah, I have a soft spot for people that grow up in a situation that leads them to what he's in right now, being investigated. Okay? So, yeah, DMX, he's been in and out of rehabs. And it's been so very hard. And he's one person that, you know, speaks about God a lot. He does. He's always talking about it. So I hope and pray that a miracle happens right now, because they're saying that, you know, he has no brain function, little to none. So that's not looking good. So one thing I can say is I can hope for a miracle, because right now it's sad. It really is. So let's get to everything else. Now, I want to get to RainMan, y'all. There's a couple of videos that's being posted about RainMan. RainMan in Las Vegas. And he runs up on KennyBabyBoy. And the other video said Big Bird wants, you know, KennyBabyBoy to hit RainMan. I'm going to tell y'all my honest opinion. And I have made a video about this a couple videos back. I talked about RainMan and KennyBabyBoy, you know, staging things, pretending like they're, you know, not friends when they really are. If you go back to a lot of, you know, KennyBabyBoy's posts, you will see RainMan gives them a thumbs up. Okay, he thumbs up a lot of things with these guys. Okay, I also made a video back that, you know, every single time almost now that RainMan goes on vacation, he's ending up in the same place where Mo3 ops are. The last time that RainMan went, you know, out of town like a month or so ago to California, he was at California posting. Beto and them was in California posting at the same exact time. They didn't take pictures together because it would have been so obvious, but they were taking pictures apart, and you saw that they were in California at the same time. I posted these pictures up too. Now, what are the odds? Seriously, y'all, what are the odds of every time Rain were to go out of town, the ops ends up in the same place where he's at? Don't worry, I'll wait. What's the odds of that? Now a video pops up, and I do believe it's staged, because they got to come up with something. Because if they're seen together and somebody notices them together at the airport or wherever, then it's going to come back to social media. So before they let that happen, they make up this crap that they just made up to act like, you know, they ran into each other. Now, everybody knows Beto is a suspect that was out there the day Mo3 was taken out on 11/11. Everybody also knows that KennyBabyBoy is a suspect that took Mo3 out on 11/11, that he was in one of the cars. Everybody knows this. It's all over the place. So what are the odds of every time RainMan goes out of town, he's ending up in the same place where Mo3's ops are? It's something to that, y'all. That's not a coincidence. I don't know. Do he really think we're stupid that we don't, you know, keep up with things? Now, allegedly, Rainwater got a new phone the same day that Mo3 passed. That was taken out. Allegedly, Kenny Baby Boy got a new phone around the same time. Okay? And Beto, he hangs out with them too. I just haven't had any proof come to me that he got a new phone, but everybody else got one, so I'm sure he got one too. And everywhere they go, there's RainMan. So go figure, y'all. And everything that these people are posting, RainMan is giving it a thumbs up every chance he get. Another person that he gave a thumbs up to, y'all. Another person that he gave a thumbs up to is Devin Brown. Devin Brown. And if you don't know who Devin Brown is, he is one of the Skeet sisters' baby daddy. Matter of fact, the main Skeet sister that Mo3 was creeping with, that he was going to her house, getting his skeet on with. Okay? Tell me this. Why would Devin Brown make a post? Okay? And I'm going to tell you what the post said. Okay? He said this on 11/11. He made this post on social media. He said, the best part about your own lane, the best part about your own lane is no traffic. He said this the same day Mo3 was taken out. Mo3 was taken out in the middle of traffic on the expressway. And this is what Devin Brown posted, y'all. The one that's locked up right now. The one that's locked up for, them finding the toy in his house. This is what he posted. The best part about your own lane is no traffic. And you know who gave it a thumbs up, y'all? Guess. RainMan. He gave his comment, his post, a thumbs up. That screams volumes. Not only is he giving all of Mo3's ops thumbs up after Mo3 was taken out. Not only is he doing that to him with the baby daddy, he's doing it with the one I just was talking about, KennyBabyBoy, who's another suspect that they're saying that he was allegedly out there too. He thumbs up all of his stuff. But at the same time, he want to pretend like to the public they're not friends. They live in two different states, y'all. RainMan, Dallas. KennyBabyBoy, California somewhere. How do they end up together in Vegas? How do they get everybody to try to ignore that they're together by saying they ran into each other? He walking over there to the security and telling them something, blah, blah, blah. Girl, man, don't believe it. Don't do it. Because it's all a lie to me. My personal opinion, I think it's a lie. I really do. Another person that posted something one day before Mo3 was taken out. It was DJ. DJ put up a post, and the post was odd because he said, it was like he was saying bye to everybody in case I get caught. He was saying, I love everybody. I love all of y'all. Something like that. That's what his post went up. It was like he was saying bye just in case I got caught, or I'm finna take one for the team. So I'm gonna miss everybody. I love all of y'all. So that's what I took from that. Okay. This is what he posted. Now, if you don't know who DJ is, they're saying Ebony Coleman's guy, but I don't know about that. But that's what they're saying. That they were messing around. They also said that he was even, hit 4 times when that sprinter got, hit up. And we all know that Ebony was shot a couple times. Not shot, but hit up, y'all, a couple times. She was hit up a couple times. And then they saying that, Juan Gonzalez was hit up a couple times. Now, word on the street, Juan Gonzalez' real name is Dante Jahankin. That's allegedly his real name. I wouldn't know, but word on the street is that's his real name. And he's the one that put this post up. He's the one they call DJ. And it makes sense, DJ Dante Jahankin. That's DJ. Okay? He was hit 4 times in that sprinter too. So he had a lot of animosity. I also heard another thing about him. They said that him and that Dro Gupo guy, something like that passed away, they said that they are kinfolks, y'all. And he's the same person that the background dancer has the tattoo of him on their back. So they're saying that Dante is some kin to this guy that's tatted on, the background dancer's back. The person that tricks on everybody when it hits the fan. So go figure, y'all. They all had reasons. They all had their own personal reasons. And they all came together to hate on this one person. And they wanted to make it look like, like it wasn't so obvious, but they messed up really bad. They did. It's so obvious that was the designated place where they wanted it to happen at, because it was a sacred place to them. Background dancer hit up there. Not probably in that same spot, but still expressway. Big Bird, he was hit up on the expressway. So they wanted to lead him to that spot. It was sacred. And everybody is tied. Everybody is tied together. Just like I was telling you about Papa Blue Man. Papa Blue Man is friends with the director. I call him the director of death. The director of the movie. They're friends. One of the actors, the Lightning McQueen family, they're friends with Papa Blue Man, who runs with them. This is pretty much the background dancer's right-hand man. And he's friends with, the movie director. It's a lot. It's a lot of connections. The same people that, like I told you, I posted about, and ever since I posted about them, they've been coming at me left and right. And it's something funny. I got to tell y'all this because it all adds up, okay? I did a little more digging on the wife, okay? And this is allegedly, y'all, and this is the wife of, Lightning McQueen family, okay? This is the wife. Allegedly, I heard this, that she was in jail, the one that has the good job that, they people want to protect them from, stuff getting out. Allegedly, y'all, she was in jail for fraud and writing bad checks. So it mixes in right now with everything that I'm talking about, y'all. I received a letter saying that I was going to be sued if I don't respond by a certain date. When I didn't respond, then I got a letter, a fake letter, okay, from a lawyer that don't even exist at this law firm, and this law firm does not even exist. So they're used to doing fraud, pretending to be something that they are not, just to make me shut up. But the only thing about it is, due to the fact that they listed on this cease and desist letter and this other letter that I was going to be sued, due to the fact that they just sent me a fraudulent paperwork with their names on there, I have a case against them now, y'all. I'm the one that's being harassed. So now I can come after them. First, they sends me a comment. I got a comment from someone named Mr. E. Got a comment from him to back off of him and his people. Then I get a comment from someone named Keisha or Kiki Speed. I got a comment from this person. And after I got those two comments, that's when the fraudulent stuff started coming in. So now, not only do they make themselves look guilty, now they're committing fraud, y'all. Pretending to be a lawyer. Pretending to letters to come from a law firm. This is what they're doing now. If they would commit fraud by sending me fake papers, what do you think they did to Mo3? I'm finding out some things, y'all. 2 different actors. They pretty much confirmed to me that directors do and producers, they do take out insurances on the actors, especially if it's an actor that's, with the street life stuff. Yes. If they are out in the streets and something could happen to them because they're running the streets, doing things or in the middle of things, they can put a higher insurance on them because they might not make it through the movie. I just found this out myself. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this producer or this director of this movie that's going to come out that Mo3 is on. This director, no wonder he's friends with, the Lightning McQueen family. Because Lightning McQueen family, they do, their job is to do plays, make up, these stories. And you got to guess, who committed the crime. This is what their job is. He's friends with them. He's also a writer who he writes stories and plays about certain situations that happen. He's also a writer. This is something they does. They write about a crime. And then people got to guess it. That's how Mo3 went out. A crime was committed. And then everybody is trying to figure out who did it. But the only thing about it, people were coming to my page. They subscribed to my channel. And I'm going to tell you I can say this because this what came to my channel. I'm not lying about it. Real Life Productions. They were all in my comment sections. They had already subscribed to me. They was keeping up to what I was doing and what I was saying. They was keeping up with it. And when I went to the director's page, went to that information on like Facebook and all of that, and they had a page listed. It was either the director or his friend, one of the Lightning McQueen family people. I clicked on their social media page, and it took me to Real Life Productions. In real life, everybody already know real life production is about, you know, real life incidents that happen. It all ties, y'all. It all ties. And it's just like I said before. If this was just about street stuff, they would have took him out when he turned that corner, when he left from the Ski Sister house. They was sitting outside that house. They got pictures posted of them sitting outside this girl's house. And it puzzles me that they can say they're clear. RainMan, I'm clear. Ski Sisters, I'm clear. You are the two main people who knew that Mo3 was there. RainMan knew he was on the phone. He's very nosy. He's very clingy. He wants to know everything that he's doing, everybody he's dealing with, everywhere he's going. He knew. The Ski Sisters, they knew that he was there. They was there with him. He pulled in their garage. So who would know he's there? Who had those guys sitting outside that house? Half of the people that was in those cars, they were attached to this movie. They're friends with the people that did this movie. Half of the people that were in them cars, that was his ops, they were friends with the Ski Sisters. Half of the people that was in those cars that day have went on vacation since Mo3 was taken out. And they all ends up at the same place where RainMan is every time he goes out of town on vacation. Something ain't right about this picture, y'all. And as long as I was putting, my pieces of my puzzle together and trying to figure out who all was in this, Real Life Productions was keeping up with what I was saying. But as soon as I got to the really, really, really bottom of why he was there in the first place, here's my cease and desist. Here's my this, here's my that. Y'all need to realize both of these guys' wives are into the media. That's their job. Media stuff. That's their job. Another thing, an actor that was in this movie too. Why did he confirm that Mo3 was finished doing his part of the movie? Now, if Mo3 was finished doing his taping of the movie, then why was he told he had to be back there for the last day of taping on 11/11? Why did he get into it with RainMan while he was out of town? Because RainMan was pushing for him to come back, and I guess he wasn't ready to come back. If he was already finished taping, why? Why? Ask yourself this. Why was RainMan pushing for him to come back and be there for 11/11? Taping that he had already finished. Don't make sense to it, y'all. Not at all. Don't make any sense. Another thing I found out, the director of Death, the one who directed this movie Mo3 is in, 3 months before Mo3 was taken out, that's when he made the status of the movie. 3 months before. So they were hurrying up production. Hurrying up and finish it. Because we got to finish by this date. 1111. 3 months. I found that odd too. Not only that, another thing that I'm finding odd is I got a little advice from another truck driver, someone that drives trucks all the time. He says that on the trucks now, and this is something that they have to do because of insurance purposes, they have to have these cameras on the truck. He says there are inside, are cameras inside the truck, and there's cameras on the outside of the truck. Okay? He said in any kind of like accident or incident happens, the cameras automatically pop on. Okay? He said this is an automatic thing. The cameras pops on, and it tapes up to 10 seconds or something before or after, during or whatever the incident. Now you have to ask yourself this question, because I heard this from somewhere else, word on the street, allegedly. The truck that was behind Mo3 hit his car. This is what I'm hearing. So if that truck hit Mo3 car, the cameras automatically should have popped on. So that means one or two things, y'all. There's more footage. Even though they was in a blind spot, there's more footage. Okay? If this is a legit truck driver that don't have anything to do with this whole thing, because as we know, all these people that's tied, they have their hands in everything. U-Haul trucks, all kind of stuff is, at their access. Okay? So I'm going to tell you this. Either he was on that road that day, on that expressway, and he had nothing to do with it, and he had cameras, which means there's more footage, even though they was in a blind spot. Okay? That could be the case. Or his truck wasn't equipped with cameras yet, because I guess this is something new that they have to have cameras. Okay? Because of insurance purposes. So maybe he didn't have cameras because, they wasn't his truck wasn't up to date yet. Or this truck driver could be someone that was planted too. Because it's a lot of cars that was out there that day. A lot of cars. And like I said before, people were saying that license plates was changed. Now, we all know from my last video, the Lightning McQueen family, they own the car lot, y'all. They own a car lot. So it's easy for them to get a bunch of people up, get license plates, because you see they was already on that, putting fake license plates on there, and all hold up traffic. But they held the traffic up to an extent because, as you can see, the person who they found the toy in his house, Devin Brown, who's locked up right now for Mo3, this is what he posted. The best part about your own lane is no traffic. Is that how they got through? Because someone is saying that the background dancer went through and then he went around. So he could see it from the other angle. Why did they have access? Why did they could get through but nobody else could? Was it because, I'm telling y'all, this was put together well. They blocked who they wanted to block, and they let who they wanted to go through. Because if all this traffic was going on, how was people riding past taping? Because people literally said somebody made a U-turn and went back around and came back. I'm telling y'all, this is a mess. And you know what's crazy about this whole thing? And everybody's getting upset about it because they still walking around. But I'm going to tell y'all this. The feds have had cases where it have taken years for them to get everybody, but they get them. And we know this new chief of police, we know he's cleaning house. We do. We see it on the news. They already got another cop locked up. Then they got an ongoing investigation of another incident that just happened. You know, this Ponzi scheme from Dallas PD Department. So they were pulling in more dirty cops to their little circle. And this just came out. Okay? It's no wonder people are scared and don't want to talk to the police right now. It's so much stuff going on and people involved. It really is. And then an incident that they was talking about that, you know, a witness, you know, was taken out before, you know, in Dallas PD. They're saying that they had something to do with it. A witness being taken out. So this is why it is what it is. And you know what I'm hearing now, y'all? And this is allegedly. Not only is the black cops dirty in Dallas PD, but there are a few sprinkle whites that know about what's been going on. So this is why people are saying nothing's going to get done, because they are saying that it's so many people involved, that this man has his hands full trying to get to the bottom of why Dallas is so corrupt. Their cops is so corrupt. They have their hands full. People are saying that, you know, when the commissioner got away before, when all the stuff he was doing, they just knew he was going to go to jail the last time when his house got raided. And he beat that because somebody gave the heads up that the feds are coming. And he got off again. And a lot of people they lost, you know, they didn't have any more fight in them after that, because they was like, nothing he does is going to catch up with him anymore. And this is how they were feeling. They feel like it's too many people involved. And if the commissioner goes down, they feel like so many other people is going to go down with him. So their best bet is to protect him. And people, the community is, you know, they're giving up on even hope of things changing. They're giving up because they feel like they get away with too much stuff. And I can tell this now. When I started getting a little fraudulent paperwork, these people have gotten away with so many things that they feel like they're going to keep getting away with it no matter what. People are clearly saying Mo3, an actor that's on the picture, they're saying his part of the movie had already been done. There was no reason for him to be back there. So who lied to him? Did RainMan lie to him and tell him he had to be back there for that last day? Did they? Did he? Did the producer lie? The director, did he lie and tell RainMan, whoop? Did he tell him? Did he tell him he got to be back here for this last day? And then RainMan, you know, told him? Did they get together and do this together and say, you got to be back here? Somebody is at fault for him even coming back from California, being there for a taping for 11/11 that he had already finished. Something ain't adding up, y'all. And every time that they say something about this movie, it's going to be a blockbuster. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. Why? Because you took somebody that was well loved, well respected. Maybe not by a lot of people in Dallas, but all over the place. You all thought that people were gonna come rushing to watch this movie? And this movie is the reason, allegedly, he's gone? Because if it wasn't for this movie, he probably wouldn't even came back from out of town. This movie placed him on that expressway that day. Actors are saying he was finished taping. Something don't add up, y'all. It's not adding up. And another thing I heard, RainMan is in the movie at the end. They're saying that somebody is laughing at the end of the movie when it goes off or something like that. Or in one of the scenes. They saying it's RainMan. And he's laughing. And they say it's so eerie, it's ridiculous. He's laughing at the end of the movie. Someone else allegedly said this was not, because I renamed it the Hector's Vengeance movie. But somebody said it was Oak Cliff's revenge movie. This is what somebody else said. Like, you close, but it's Oak Cliff's revenge movie. It's not no Hector's. I know Hector passed away 3 years ago from the day that Mo3 was taken out. I know he had that going on for him. I know when I went to Hector's page and all the people that still, got love for him, even though he's gone, they're all tied to this movie. I know that for sure. Because this is what led me to these people. I know they post a lot of 11/11 stuff in October and November. And they don't post that. That's not a regular thing that they do. And the funny part now, after I made the video talking about this, why? Why did they start posting the 11/11 stuff again? Try to throw people off to make it look like, oh, we do post 11/11 stuff all the time. Well, you didn't in last year. You didn't before the year before then. You wasn't doing that. So why now? Because I mentioned it? Oh, this a mess, y'all. Cease and desist letters, all kind of stuff. Wife went to jail for fraud, allegedly. And now you're doing some more fraud sending to me. Fake letters. It all adds up, y'all. Everything that I talked about, it adds up. There's no way the half of these people should still be walking around right now. No way. Putting up checks talking about you finna come into some millions in November. All these codes about, claim your money in November. Something big is happening in November. Something big happened on the expressway in November. Yes, it did. By one of y'all actors. Something big definitely happened. And he's no longer here. And you all cannot say that people talking about y'all has no merit, because y'all were the reason that he was brought back here. Brought back to Dallas. To show up for the last day of taping when he had finished taping already. That's what I heard. And every time that, the background dancer moves around now, guess who is his security, y'all? Police. That's his security. Why is they protecting him so hard? Why wouldn't he finally come outside Since he want to say, and then you scared to come outside. You the one scared to come outside without the police. You got security up the yin yang. You scared to come outside. If you gonna sing scared to come outside without your security. And then we'll listen to you singing, you scared to come outside. Because right now you the one scared to come outside unless you got a whole heap of people with you. And not only that, you know, Big Bird gotta have security. And then we have the Skeet Sisters. Now they're posting outside, just dancing around and all of this. You wasn't doing that when you was, back at home. Now that y'all done moved, now y'all can come outside too and dance and post up. And it's a lot of moving, y'all. A lot of moving going on. The producers, all of these people, why is all these people moving? I've never seen people that's all entwined together. Everybody's moving. Ask yourself why. Not only is they all moving around, they all got new cars. Make you wonder, don't it? Makes you wonder. Why are y'all getting new cars? Everybody. Is it because those cars, your old ones, was on the expressway that day? Is that why everybody getting new cars? Big Bird manager just moved. New cars. Everybody getting new cars. That's tied to them. And moving out of their houses. That's tied to them. Y'all don't see something wrong with that picture? I've been digging a little bit too on, Big Bird and his dad, because I heard that his daddy, used to be a stripper. Word on the street, y'all. Allegedly. His daddy was a stripper. Yes. His daddy was taken out right in front of his house. They say he wasn't even with no street life stuff that I heard, that I know of. I haven't dug up on that yet. But they say he wasn't even no street person. He was just a stripper. And he used to strip with other guys. They had a little clique that he used to work at this little club, but then they used to do little parties on the side and everything. Now, allegedly, y'all, word on the street, that go both ways too. The stripper. He liked it, men and women. Allegedly, y'all. I wasn't there. Happened a long time ago. But this is what they're saying. So is it the case of like father, like son? If y'all don't recall, Roy Lee put up a video. And he was talking about, no, man, you don't supposed to be taking pictures with all these trannies or something, he said. Because Big Bird, had all these transgender people around him. Now, allegedly, Big Bird is paying, he paid for one of the transgender some, work to be done on her body. Why would Big Bird pay for that? And like I told y'all in the last video, one of the, transgenders that was, hit up, she, one of them tested positive for HIV. That tells you a lot, y'all. Tells you a lot. And it makes you wonder, was this the reason Daddy was taken out? The stripper? If he was going both ways too back then, It seems like everybody liked to mess with the same person. So did he contact? Did he test positive? Is that the reason that he was taken out? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out why they took him out too. But daddy used to strip. Daddy used to like men and women. Everybody that Big Bird hangs around, all his boys, they like men and women. Yes. Benzo that's locked up right now, the one that they say was on the expressway running, this is one of Big Bird's guys. They got pictures and everything they done posted together. Benzo is the one that hit up the transgender girl. That's why he was on papers when he got caught up for this mess. Big Bird is paying for surgeries. Is he messing with them too? That's a lot. I hope his baby mama is being careful. Because these guys, it seems like half of them are on the down low. They truly are. And I think that Roy Lee hit a nerve because he was joking about it. And they didn't want this out. They did not want this out. So I'm going to close this video for now until I find some more stuff for y'all. But this is what's going on right now. A lot of riding the fence stuff. A lot of fakeness. Faking like they didn't, come to Las Vegas together. Everything that this guy put up, RainMan gives them thumbs up. And now they're in Vegas together. But they want us to think they not together. They want us to think, they supposed to be fighting and all of this. They think we stupid, y'all. And the people that's posting this stuff up, it just makes you wonder, who's paying who on these blogs. And a lot of stuff you just cannot believe. I'm telling y'all. If somebody say something, go look it up for yourself, because I'm telling you, before you start running with what people are posting, there are a lot of lies out here. A lot. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to jump off of here because I got to finish doing what I'm doing. As y'all can see, I got a mess back here. But please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. And anything else come up, I will let you all know. Y'all be safe now.